and then they would want to prove a point. That Mission X is a goal, and they are willing and ready to go all through to win the 10th title for Nigeria. So let's see how all of this will pan out. But do I think this system and the style of play by Justin, I think yes, that's all obviously working out properly. Having a couple of team players rest and then settling for a draw, automatically that gives you another additional point to the 6 that you already have. So that now has made them qualify. So let's see how this matchup will turn out between the Super Falcons and the Zambians, because it's going to be very, very crucial for them to actually advance into the semi-final stages and win the 10th title and see to it that Mission X is completed. So moving on, let's talk transfers right now, as Manchester City agrees on a deal to sign Dexter Oliver, as Manchester United's Garnacho insists on joining an EPL club. Manchester City have agreed a deal to sign Dexter Oliver from Tottenham Hotspur. Fabiano Romero says the agreement between the parties is due to be completed in the next 48 hours. Another key signing to Manchester City academy strategy remains to develop and produce top young talent. Meanwhile, Jandro Garnacho does not want to leave the English Premier League side, as the Argentinian continues to express preference for English top flight football. The winger is out of Manchester United project, but desperate calls for several clubs abroad. Garnacho wants to continue in England as his clear preference, Romero said. He said that talks will follow in the upcoming days on the future of Garnacho, and Chelsea have indicated interest to sign the Old Trafford youth team products, but nothing from the Blues have been heard this summer. So we don't want him in Chelsea, so he shouldn't even come. Garnacho isn't all that, I think. But coming in and maybe being on the bench and being a replacement, okay, that might work, but can he fit into Chelsea? He hoards the ball too much. Garnacho hoards the ball too much, which that is not, what Chelsea is looking at based on the style and the attack of play that Chelsea is tilting towards. Now, you all saw what Chelsea did to PSG. You all saw the formation. You all saw the battle in the midfield, and you saw the counter attacks. This is the next phase of Chelsea right now. So looking at Garnacho now, I think Garnacho isn't used to that style of play. Argentina, his club side don't play, his country side doesn't play that way. Manchester United also doesn't play that way. But now let's see how it will be able to work out. Chelsea made a couple of comments about signing him, but that is still yet to happen. So let's see what would happen. Manchester United are still waiting on team, because he's on the list of one of those 5 players that Manchester United are looking to lay off and then have replacements for. So let's see how all of this will pan out for Garnacho, and congrats, and also wait to see what will happen between Oliver and Manchester City as they are set to sign him from Tottenham Hotspur. Moving on, still talking transfer, Ademola Lookman chooses Inter Milan as Caicedo moves to Juventus. Nigerian international Ademola Lookman is keen to Inter move. The Italian giant made further contact with Camp Nou on Wednesday night, according to reports. The Nigerian has also told Atlanta he wants to leave this summer. Inter will soon submit their initial bid for Nigerian forward, while Atlanta insists on more than 40 million for the Italian clubs. Meanwhile, Juventus and FC Porto spoke on Wednesday night concerning a deal for Francesco Cassiaso. Porto considered Juventus more days to complete a formal step. Agreement between Porto and Juve has been done since Tuesday for a fee of excess of 30 million pounds in 4 years, and this is what the report says. The Portuguese will sign documents to confirm he gives up on his 20% to complete the deal. If he doesn't give up or waive out this, I don't think this deal will actually pull through. But for Ademola Lookman peaking Inter Milan. I think he should come to EPL, but Inter Milan is still a very strong side. He wants to still remain in the Serie A, which he's very comfortable with. The league he understands, and he has the physicality to even play there and also play in the EPL. So we'll see how all of this will pan out. No deal has been done yet for Ademola Lookman, and offers, what is on the table, nothing yet, but Atlanta are seeking 40 million pounds for Ademola Lookman. Still talking transfers, several clubs are lining up to sign Chelsea's Jackson. Really, as Bukayo's deal confirmed, several clubs in England and abroad have indicated interest in Chelsea striker Nicolas Jackson. The Senegalese exit from Chelsea remains possible this summer, according to reports. However, he's reported to move to AC Milan. He is reported set to move to AC Milan is currently off, as the Italian side feel the price tag on him is too high. However, some clubs in the Premier League are making initial approaches for the player. Meanwhile, João Bukayo has been signed as new RB Lisbon player. The deal for Bukayo has been confirmed as he leaves PSV for the German side. Bundesliga side paid around 22 million pounds to the Dutch counterpart. RB Lisbon have already agreed also on additional details as Portugal, as the report says. Jackson off for sales. Jackson doesn't really fit into Chelsea. He's not like a killer striker. For the England squad, the England side is just, the EPL is just so tough for Jackson, because we saw what he did in Portugal, we saw what he did in the Spanish league, but it's a different mix, just like what is happening to the Nunes, who is in Liverpool. We saw him banging out goals over and again in the Portuguese league. Now the same to Victor Gyökeres. Coming to Arsenal, we saw him scoring 92 goals in 104 appearances. Can he replicate the same thing in the EPL? The EPL is a different ball game. Defenders like Cowell, defenders like Van Dijk, and the rest of them, the list keeps going on and on. Very brutal and hungry guys. Can you face off these guys in the EPL? It's very, very interesting how the competition and how the defensive lines of the EPL teams are getting stronger now. Strikers will need to put in more effort and find other creative ways to be able to score. When you come to Chelsea, would you be able to do that? Or when you come to England, would you be able to do that? That's a very big question for Arsenal's Gyökeres. So let's see how all of this pans out. But for Jackson now, is obviously not in the plan for Enzo Maresca's come 2025-2024 season, which is around the corner. So we'll see what would happen and which other team he will be settling for. I think he should go to Saudi Pro League and make some money and then probably come back to the EPL. Still talking transfers now. The interesting news is here. Chelsea have confirmed the deal of Petrovic. Chelsea confirmed that goalkeeper Donje Petrovic has left the Blues to join the league side Bournemouth on a permanent transfer move. The Premier League West London club disclosed this in a post via their official website. Petrovic joined the Premier League West London club from New England Revolution in the summer of 2023. The Serbian made 31 appearances in all competition during his first season with Chelsea. The 25-year-old spent the whole of the season on loan in French League One club Salzburg. And however, Chelsea thanked Petrovic for his effort during his time at Stamford Bridge. Enzo Maresca's side also wished the goalkeeper well for the future. Yes, he was a bit crucial, but I think he needs to gather more experience, and basically we'll see how all of that will pan out for him. Still talking transfers, Jose Mourinho in shock move to sign Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford is set to get himself ready to land in Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce manager Jose Mourinho is already set to set to make a move on Marcus Rashford, despite the Manchester United forward preferring a Barcelona move. Barcelona will see how that pans out. According to reports, Mourinho is keen to reunite with Rashford. However, the 27-year-old's 40 million price tag might prove to be the stumbling block. Despite that, Fenerbahce will patiently wait until August to try to get a better deal, but we'll see how all of that will pan out, if that will actually fly. Rashford spent half of the season on loan at Stamford Bridge, but he is expected to leave United on a permanent basis at the end of this summer. The England international has been left out of the Red Devils preseason squad by the manager Ruben Amorim. Rashford played under Mourinho at under 18 between 2016 and 2018. During the period, he scored 28 goals and provided 20 assists in 120 appearances. Now, Mourinho can be able to rekindle the fire of Marcus Rashford as he is set to, sign him, but let's see what will happen. 40 million price tag is another challenge, and we are not sure if Fenerbahce are set to spend this much on Marcus Rashford. We don't know if Mourinho would be able to unlock those powers of Marcus Rashford that we saw during the 2016 and 2018 season. 2016 down to 2018. We will see how he will be able to manage all of those, scoring 25 goals and creating 20 assists in 125 appearances. That is a very, very good statistics. But let's see how all of that will pan out between Mourinho and Rashford. Now let's talk NBA Summer League. NBA is around the corner. EPL is also around the corner, and we're seeing preseason warm-ups coming up. A couple of last week we saw Liverpool playing their first preseason game, which they defeated their counterpart 3-1, and then we're seeing NBA Summer League transfers. Also, big news currently going on in the NBA now is a move of LeBron James. LeBron James might be traded away from the Lakers to either the Dallas Mavericks, or he will be going to Cleveland, Ohio. We'll see how all of that will pan out, but the release clause of $52 million is the challenge now. That is where the concern is, and Bronny is not even concerned about that because he is ready to take on the captain's boat. So now let me bring you highlights between Milwaukee Bucks and Chicago Bulls in the current NBA Summer League season ongoing.
24 years old out of Japan. Can't wait to see what Yuki can do. Opening tap, you got Pete Nance of the Bucks and Lachlan Olbrich of the Bulls, and we're off and running. Former DePaul Blue Demon. Late shot clock for Freeman Liberty. Has to just throw it up, and there it is. He scores. That's unorthodox. You look at the Cavs. The Bucks have made some moves here in the offseason, and it'll be interesting to see how it gels and how it comes to light. They're going to be figuring in the Eastern Conference and pushing to represent the Eastern Conference in the NBA Finals. Tyler Smith with another two. He's got all four for the Bucks. It is interesting because the guys playing on these teams have been playing together for maybe a week. Yes. Maybe a week. So as they develop chemistry, Livingston puts it in. It's tough. I mean, and I think that you see that in the turnover numbers, and if there's one thing you're talking about with the Bulls, as